What's up, Detroit?
Hey,
We are
what's
here today.
up?
What is this, January 6th? Right?
February.
Lord help me.
That's okay.
Y'all got to
alright.
excuse me. My
It's
days
okay.
are, but that just means that the days and the months and the weeks are rolling into each other.
They rolling on by.
So we almost on Valentine's Day. I'm still stuck in January.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm still on the
Yeah.
Christmas holiday. I haven't caught up, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not the eggnog. I guarantee you, it's nothing to do with eggnog. We want to welcome you guys here to What's Up Detroit. Of course, my name is Daisy Love, and today I have with me the one and only. Speak your name, sweetheart.
BJ Evans,
Hey, hey.
better known as Brenda Evans.
Yes, Undisputed Truth. Put it together for her.
Oh, Brenda Wilson, better known as Brenda Wilson, Jackie Wilson's daughter.
Hey, hey.
Yes.
Thelma Stubbs Mitchell, better known as Levi and Joe Stubbs' baby sister.
Hey,
All
hey.
right.
And I ain't a baby no more.
She ain't a baby.
Well, it's
Not
funny.
at
I
all.
wanted to tell the viewers and the audience that I always thought you were the daughter
Yes.
of Levi.
No.
I said, "Oh, his daughter's going to be on there."
Oh, you so
But that's
sweet.
because you look young. You look
Oh,
so young.
Thank you, darling.
But now I know you're the baby sister.
Baby
right.
sister.
And
I was
you-
the
and
last
you
of the
got-
I'm
Mohegans.
going to.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And you know what? I say that to my younger daughter. I said, "You're the last of the Mohegans."
That's right,
I was
that's
the last
right.
of the Mohegans.
All right.
So mom had like 2 sets of kids.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, honey, black don't crack, so you look good.
Well, thank
I'm
you,
telling you,
darling.
isn't it
Thank
the
you,
truth?
darling. Thank you, Daisy, darling.
Yes.
Still
I love,
tight.
love,
And
love you.
that's why I keep staring at her. It's like,
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah.
like-
Yes.
And I got the puffy eyes
don't
and
matter.
everything this
Listen.
morning.
no, you are
I love
gorgeous.
y'all.
I'm just
And you
saying,
too,
I
Miss
was
Brenda.
up at 5. That's why my puffy eyes is
Honey.
gone. Yeah. But anyway, getting back to the show. Today we are featuring Miss Wilson over here. What did I call you last time?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Lady
Sister,
of
it was-
wisdom or something.
It was something, but it was
Something.
it was something in kinship to sisterhood because we were talking about
Yeah.
sisterhood
Yeah,
and how
we talking
we
about
support each
something.
other and whatnot. And
Right,
I just
right.
felt that with you when you were here the last time. I was like, oh man, she's just so cool. Whenever you reach
And
out to
warm.
me, I'm like, it's to me, it's like an honor. You know what I'm saying?
She's the honor man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh,
But
y'all,
I'm
y'all the undisputed truth.
well,
You
yeah,
know it.
yeah.
Smiling faces.
Absolutely.
But we regular folks.
Right. Yeah.
Regular folk. But I really, really enjoyed our last visit with you, and so I was really excited when you came to me and you was like, "Hey, I got this thing," and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah,
And
thank you so much.
Oh,
I
you're
greatly
welcome.
appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome.
Yes. Brenda, tell them exactly. You guys are having a fundraiser,
Yeah.
but explain to them what your fundraiser is doing for the youth.
Okay. Well, the Jackie Wilson Foundation, this is the first fundraiser that we had done. It's called the Next Level Showcase, featured Offsprings of Legends with upcoming talent. What the Jackie Wilson Foundation does is we focus on youth and young adults, putting them before a live audience, and also educating them on the history of music and the legends.
Good.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And they should know the
This is-
history of music because
yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
you know, here alone is a lot of history in music.
Yeah.
And however, you and I were talking earlier, you were saying there were more than just one record label here in
Oh,
Detroit at the
yes,
time,
definitely.
outside of Motown.
Shoot, I was there over there with Golden World and Mr. Wingate
Right.
and all that
Yes.
other stuff. You know, there was
Yes.
some more besides just Motown.
Yes,
this
it
year. I
was.
forgot the other ones, but it was more than just
Yeah.
Motown. Here.
Yeah.
It made a significant
And-
impact.
yeah,
and
and,
made Detroit on the map as
yes.
well.
Right.
That's
Well, see,
right.
that's something that, for me, a lot of young people need to know because you hear them talk about Motown all the time, and it's like
Right.
Motown, and I'm like, you guys remember, just like there's different sections of music
Yes.
here in the city now,
Right.
there were all of those different
Right.
sections
Uh-huh.
back in the 60s and the 70s, you know, when they were producing records and all those good things.
Although Motown is who it is, it's a legend.
Yeah.
We can't take that
Right.
away. And a lot of people grew up on Motown and loved all the
Yes.
music, and stuff. Because I
Yes.
was one of them. But a lot of people think Daddy was Jackie Wilson was on Motown, but the friendship or the relationship was that Berry Gordy wrote my father's first hits.
Right.
About 6 of his songs. And so that was the relationship, and that's something that'll never go away.
Right,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's very good information
Right.
to know. Though.
Right.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
because I was one of those who didn't know back in the day. I didn't, and speaking in the
Well, you're
hanging
so
out with
young,
Joe,
Daisy.
Right, yeah, that's why I told you.
You know,
you
I
were
still
young.
Could you
got
have
my
known?
in my pocket.
Right, she wasn't born.
How could you have? You
got my
were
best
born.
You
advice.
know what?
In my
Another
pocket.
thing too is when Holland Dozier and Holland left. Remember, they started their own record company, record label was
Right.
Victor's or Victor label.
Okay.
And you know they had the honeycombs and Frida
yeah.
Payne
Right. Yes,
and
yes.
Glass
Right.
House
Right.
and oh they had
Wow.
some folks on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Go
they
ahead,
did a
BJ.
lot. Oh girl, yeah,
Go
they
ahead,
did a
come on.
lot.
Yeah.
That's
They did.
awesome.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
And you know, Gamble and Huff in Philly, we had that Philly
Honey,
song going
yes.
on. Yeah, my nephew
I've
used to work
always
with
liked that relationship between Motown and Philly.
Oh,
Yes.
I've always, because it's like a kinship. It's like
It was
there's
great.
one group, just two different places. But
Yeah.
you know, it's
They
something
were
about
great.
the music.
It's
You
something
know,
about
great.
the music. Well, the music is universal, and the good thing about it is that we still have that kinship
Yes.
with Philly because
Exactly.
we got artists coming for Philly.
Right.
Yeah, they got
Right,
that.
right.
Oh yes, we got that mojo
Right,
working
right.
with Morgan's.
Just
Morgan.
won't work
Right.
on you.
All right
Yeah. And then we got John Hall, who's going to be killing Jane Brown's for it.
Oh,
He's
wow.
from Philly, and it's going to
Yes.
be a lot of people in the audience coming from Philly as well.
Nice,
So
so nice.
Motown meets Philly.
Oh,
meets
wow.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
hey.
Philly meet Motown, and we got
Right.
Chicago, we got
Right.
Florida, we got the UK. I mean,
Yes.
people coming from all over.
That's
and the
awesome.
good thing about it that our offsprings are all performing.
Isn't that
Wow.
And I'll tell you who they are.
Yeah,
Oh,
we want to hear.
Cuz you tell them who they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna know.
Who do we have? Because you're going to have to help me on this.
I definitely
Brenda
will.
Taylor, who is.
Eddie Taylor's daughter, the blues.
Okay.
Okay.
Rose Reed, who is.
Jimmy Reed's Bright Lights Big City blues.
right, right.
Thelma Stubbs, who is.
Oh, dog. That's the one
and
that's
only.
The one. That's Levi and Joe Stubbs.
The one and only.
And we got Levi from the Four Tops and Joe Stubbs from the
All
Falcons.
right. Paul Williams, Jr.
Yes.
Of the
Wow.
Temptations.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now.
How about Benedito King?
Benedito King. That is Benny King's son. And
Stand
he
by
says,
me.
"Stand by me."
Yes.
How
Oh,
about
my
Brenda
God.
Wilson?
Well, you tell me who Brenda Wilson is.
Brenda Wilson is my wonderful cousin who gets me up early in the morning.
Every day.
She does not let me sleep in, and she knows I don't go to sleep until about 3 or 4 in the morning.
Okay.
I'm a lady.
Oh gosh,
She
that's
wake
funny.
Brenda, wonderful Miss Excitement, is the daughter of the dynamic my cousin Jackie
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Well, thank you, cuz. I'm going to
Yes.
still wake you
Yes.
up in the morning. No matter
I know.
And so you're gonna have David Washington hosting.
Yes.
Yeah.
David Washington and Chuck Stokes
Chuck
from
Stokes.
Channel 7, Channel
yes.
20,
7.
Spotlight on the News. And
nice.
we're going to be doing that coming up real soon next week.
Okay.
That's gonna
Okay.
be
So
wonderful.
now are the Stubb sisters performing that?
Yeah,
day?
the Stuff
Stubbs
Girls.
Girls.
'Cause you know I love to see them perform.
Me too.
Now, Daisy, they don't want you to say that, Stubbs Sisters, because I'm their aunt. And they don't want me to be affiliated as being as young
It's
as they
okay.
are.
But
They
if they
girls,
performing,
they
that's still good.
girls.
It's all good to me. It's all good to me.
But
'Cause
you
I
know,
love to see that.
But as we go back, and if you look on the other side, when we was telling you about what the Jackie Wilson Foundation does, this is our upcoming talent, and these
Okay.
guys are awesome. We got Mighty Mike; he's going to be doing the blues.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
then we got Versatile; he gonna come in with the young rap and stuff. Then we got Lamar Anthem, who's gonna kill it with Trouble Man, and then we
wow.
got Venus Ford that's gonna do a medley of Betty Wright and everybody else she can think of.
Okay.
Gonna come in there, and I'm telling you. And then our special guest is Young Men's for Christ, and you know the basis, the foundation of music is inspirational gospel.
Yes,
That's
it
right.
is.
These guys gonna come and close the house down.
I know they
Wow.
are.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Young
Well, I'm
Men's
looking
for
forward
Christ.
to it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
it's gonna be
I'm so
very
looking forward
So the
exciting.
date on here is
February.
February 23rd.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and what time?
Showtime hit sharp 6:00.
Okay.
6
Okay.
o'clock
And the
sharp.
address?
And the address is 18100 Myers at the corner of Curtis. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite, or you can get them at the door, Or you can call 313-544-6857. I'll say it again, 313-544-6857.
That's
Yes,
right.
That's
yes.
right.
Yes.
$10. You can't beat this.
You sure
This
can.
is a
Yeah.
history in the making.
Yeah. It's going to be a great night.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
photo opportunities for
Yeah,
everybody
it's
involved.
true.
It's like,
Everybody.
wow, that's so
That's
awesome.
true.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm
I
looking
can't
forward
wait.
to it too. I'm
Thank you,
coming.
ladies.
6 to 9 p.m.
And I'm going to say,
Northwest Activity Center.
undisputed truth
I
in
will
the
be there.
house.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
For you guys that don't know, Joe's out of town again. You know, he wanted to go to Cali and soak up some sun. And so,
Right.
so we're here, you know, we're going to let him do his thing, and he'll be
Yes.
back with us, I think, week after next. Not next week, but the week following that,
Great.
and he'll be back to join us.
Yeah.
So you guys look forward to seeing Joe.
And his granddaughter got married.
Yeah, yes. His granddaughter just got
Got
married.
married.
Isn't that
Mhm.
something that
So
we
that's
have
why
people
he
to get
wanted
married?
to make sure
we
he
don't
was
feel
there.
that. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got callers calling in today. Some of the people that are going to be featured on the program is going to call in.
Yes.
And, so I think we have one coming in now. You want,
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to check it out?
Yeah, let's check this out. Let's see
All right,
who
so-
it is.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Here we go. Hello. Welcome to What's Up Detroit. You're live on the air. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brenda.
All right, so my name is Brenda Stegner, and I'm the daughter of the legendary Eddie Taylor Blues.
All
And
right.
all the Jimmy Reed, Muddy Waters, and all the big people, and my father also is inducted to the Hall of Fame twice, and I'm the daughter of Eddie Taylor, the legendary Eddie Taylor.
Oh, wow. Well, it's very nice to speak with you. I haven't met you yet, but I will.
But you will.
Yes. Yes. So thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And good morning
I
to
did have a question. So
ahead.
now, because you're a sibling, you know, sister,
Yeah, right.
you know, and you're the child.
Yeah.
We just people.
Yeah.
Y'all
No,
children.
but realistically,
Y'all children.
Actually, in reality, your relatives
yeah,
were
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
famous.
wanna,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
legends.
later on, yeah, you
Yeah,
wanna
they were
go
legends.
put
Legends
that
as
out
well.
I
there.
can't be putting that down.
There you
but
go.
that's the reality. Is the reality.
Yes.
But being being who you guys are, you know,
Uh-huh.
how do you guys hold that weight? Because to me, that feels like it's heavy.
It's on
You
you.
know?
We're riding on the shoulders,
It is
man.
heavy,
We-
yeah.
it is heavy.
Yes.
And you know what? It's an honor, though.
Yes.
You know, it's an honor. And sometimes we don't feel like smiling and talking
right.
and
Yeah.
doing all that.
Right.
But then we have to think about sometimes you have to put your
Yeah.
big alls on.
Oh, that's
You
right.
know, and say, okay, slap you back into reality.
Right.
And just do
Yeah.
it because you're not doing it only for you. You're doing it for the next level, the next generation
Yes.
that's coming up,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
and stuff like that. And then you got to look at all of the people that loved our parents and our, you know, our legends. And we can't be acting all crazy
No.
and nasty.
Yeah, that's
No.
true.
You know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we right. We've got to always remain positive
Yeah.
because we always have to keep in mind that we might have to preach to somebody
That's
someday
yeah, yeah, that's true.
and tell them what the Bible says
Yeah, that's
about
true.
what's right and wrong.
Yes.
And then we have to think about how of our loved ones, they had to go through a lot, you know, back in the 50s and 60s.
Right.
They weren't accepted, you know,
No.
because of their
That's true.
color.
Right, right.
And I've heard a lot of stories that Levi and Jackie
Yes.
said. They had to go in back doors and all that.
Yeah.
So we have to
Yeah.
really keep that in mind.
Yeah, they opened the doors for us for sure.
did.
They opened the doors
Yeah.
for us for
And
sure.
what do Brenda think about that? What you say, Brenda?
Well, y'all got some good conversations going on here this morning. And
We
I
try.
hear every last one of them. Yes. Okay, well, my theory and my philosophy of it is keeping my father's name. My father was from the plantation, and him and Jimmy Reed met up in 1949 and came to Chicago. And my dad and Jimmy Reed, Jimmy Reed is playing harp on the song Ride 'Em On Down. And the reason Ride 'Em On Down was submitted and made and produced because they was from the plantation and they came to Chicago to get away from that because it was so bad from them down there.
Yes.
And I used to see my father struggling. He didn't get the doors wasn't open like they should be. It was things not adding up. And he used to always talk to me. I'm the oldest child. And I told my father, I said, one day, Dad, I'm going to change this. I'm going to at least keep your name alive. So I do this to keep his name alive.
Yes.
That's why I run my own, his foundation. I'm the CEO of Eddie Taylor Blues Foundation, and I'm the CEO of Purple Octa Publishing. and it's all pertaining to his legacy. It's not even about me, because if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be no me. And I
Right.
promised my father on his dying bed, I took him to the hospital Christmas Eve. He died Christmas Day. But I promised him that I would keep the legacy going. This is so enrooted and deep in my heart, y'all. It's not even about me. And I'm going to keep doing this to the day I die.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's a blessing to have you as a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you're keeping it alive, and the story that you bring to the new generation lets them see why they should appreciate what they're doing so much more. You know, I say that so many times. You know, when I was a kid, I was listening to, you know, Levi Stubbs. I was listening to the music when my mama would play it.
Right.
However, I love that music. Made me fall in love with music.
That was the real
You know,
music.
and
Real
then
music.
listening to those stories, the messaging and oh my God, it was just beautiful. It was one song my sister used to say it the wrong way. I can't remember what it was, but it was a Levi Stubbs song. It was I can't remember.
Just
It'll come
after
to me.
Lonely? No.
No.
MacArthur Park? No.
No,
Was
it'll come
fast?
to me.
Okay.
It was kind of slow,
Okay.
but it'll come to me, and I'll tell you what she
Okay.
used to say instead. But those songs resonate with me.
yeah.
You know, I listen to the music and I think to myself, what happened to that type of writing? You know, even in the blues, because I love blues. I used to sing blues some years ago.
Oh, you can sing
but I
anything, yeah.
love blues, and to listen to the messaging in the blues, I was listening to some this morning to try to get familiar with the music, and it just had such an impact, you know, on your spirit. And like Aretha Franklin says, it's soul. That music can't be written. It's from the soul.
Absolutely.
Come on.
When
Once in a
when
lifetime.
people try to explain what it is, it's soul. And when you listen to Aretha, you hear it.
Yeah.
When you listen to Benny King, you hear it.
Yeah, she did.
When you listen to Levi,
Yeah.
when you listen to, I call him Reverend Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, because I heard him sing, so I was like, man, he's got an operatic tone.
That's right.
He's singing from all the registers.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
You can't duplicate that.
Absolutely.
So I ain't gonna hog it because I know we got other people that we want to call in. Brenda, I really appreciate you calling in. Is there anything
It's
else that
such
you
an
want to
honor.
share with us, hon?
It's such an honor. Thank you, guys.
Oh, you welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Oh, yeah. I want everybody to support my father's song with Eddie Taylor, Writing One Down song recorded on BJ Records in 1955 and 56. The Rolling Stones just re-recorded this song and put up on them out. Please support that song.
Okay.
Great.
Write them on down. Then you got Chrissy Stewart. She did the video, a phenomenal job.
Okay. Okay. Do you
Is it
have
on
a
YouTube?
Yeah? Do you have like a web page or something that everyone can go to maybe see?
Well, they could actually go to Google and type me up. They'll see a lot of stuff there.
okay.
They could go to YouTube, Brenda Taylor. They'll see my stuff, my dad's stuff, my mom's stuff, and my mother's
great.
an artist too.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Okay, so you can check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
And then they could find me on Twitter, Facebook, Brenda Taylor Reese, Brenda Taylor.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a few places.
Okay, good. I'm gonna connect with you today.
Yeah. And guess what, Brenda? Tell them what you're going to do when you come down here and perform. What you told them.
Excuse me. I'm going to burn the stage, blaze the stage,
Okay.
and give y'all a nice melody of Sweet Home Chicago
All
with the
right.
melody from Jimmy Reeves to Eddie Taylor.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
All right. Thank you,
All right, thank
Brenda.
All right.
Love
You're
you.
so welcome. Enjoy y'all day and have a blessed day.
You
You
are.
too,
You too,
sweetheart.
dear. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, all right, later. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, standing on shoulders of greatness.
Yes.
You know, I'm not going to digress. I just got to say this one thing because it kind of got me yesterday after watching the television. I'm sorry. But people, we got to do better. We have to do better as a world of people. And I'm not just talking
Yes, we
about
do.
black people, but when we know what we are supposed to do to correct the situations that we have happening in Washington and we do nothing and we stand by because we're afraid of what's going to happen to us. So many of our people have died as martyrs to make this land better for all races.
Right.
And it's really important that we look at what we're bringing when we don't do the right thing. It really got to me this morning. And I don't like to go on about politics, but so many people have died for us.
Absolutely.
For us to be able to sit here
Absolutely.
today,
Right.
for people like RJ to own a station like this. So
That's
many
right.
people have paved the way for us to get to this point. And for people to just take that and just toss it out the window, our freedoms are at stake here.
Absolutely.
I just want to, this is my own PSA today.
Yeah.
Do better. Just do better. And remember that you have the vote.
I was just gonna say.
You have the vote. You put all them senators in there. You put all them people up there. Make a difference with your vote. Think about what you're doing next time. Don't just check an X. Make a difference for your community and the world. Okay, back to Motown.
Hey,
That just- that-
okay.
that just
That's
stuck
that
with me.
PSA, but it was needed.
Yes, yes.
You know, I greatly appreciate it, and I hope the people that heard it does take it to heart.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's so important. Okay, so we're waiting on somebody else to call in.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know,
Okay, so I have one question.
Sure.
So now, you perform, you sing and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
with the
tell me some of
girls.
the things that you've done
With-
outside
with,
of.
with my nieces, we
Yeah.
do the casinos, and I think pretty much
Yeah,
days.
yeah, I
We
do.
get with the band, and we got some things coming up. I think we're going to be in Vegas March 28th. And sometimes we separate too. We do
Right.
1, 2, 3,
Right.
whatever the gig calls for. We'll do that.
Right.
And I'm going to be in Palestine, Texas,
Oh, wow.
April
Okay.
17th and 18th. And the Stubbs girls might join me, but we're all over the place.
Okay,
Yes.
so now for those that don't know, that's watching,
Yes.
what made you guys decide to form the group?
Oh, wow. Pam, Sheila, and I were Starfire back in the 70s and 80s. And then Rhonda and Robin, Pam's sisters, we all were getting together one day, and Barbara said, you guys should just form a whole group and call yourselves Stubbs Girls. And we did about 10 years ago. We just got together like that.
And it's funny because the name just like boom,
Right.
blew up.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just
Yes.
used my maiden last name. Why not?
That's
Because my brothers had already paved the way. So
Right.
That's
we're their
right.
girls. Stubbs
Yes.
girls.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
love
awesome.
it.
Yeah, thank you, baby.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So we're waiting on Benny King to call in. I'm hoping that he's watching the show. BJ, can you read the number off that he can call in? Can you see it over
The
there?
one at the top
Yes.
is 313-868 0342.
Yes.
And that's 368-0342.
Yes. Thank you, BJ. It's just a little far for me to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're that age when the vision
Girl,
starts to
please,
fade a little
don't
bit.
even start.
Starts to fade a little bit.
Honey.
So I'm excited to talk to, we have Benny King's son calling in, Bendito.
Yes.
And so I'm excited about, I love that song.
Yes.
So many people have redone, well, not necessarily re-recorded,
Right.
but re-sang it.
Because it's a standard. It's what you call a classic standard
Yeah.
song.
Sure is.
One of my
No.
favorite versions of it I heard recently was from Ramona Collins.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh my God.
haven't
I was
heard
like,
that.
Ramona.
What?
Yes.
Look that up.
She did a beautiful job with that song because she sang it. It was for the tribute for Al McKenzie.
Oh.
And she sang it and she had her own little spin on it. And I was like, you got to come sing that with me.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. She did a really, really, really good job of it. But that song, outside of the one that they had when the Prince was getting married, Prince and Harry and Meghan, right?
Oh, okay.
When they got married and the choir sang it for them, that was
Oh,
another
yeah.
really beautiful version of that
It
song.
sure was.
There's recorders like the Stamp in Time, so that song will never, the messaging,
Right.
when the night is
Yeah.
calm and the land is dark,
And the moon
come on,
is the
only light
light
you
we'll
see. Come on now,
No, I won't be afraid.
sang it now.
No, I won't be afraid.
All right.
Just as long as you stand by me.
All right, y'all got a choir going on. Was you guys expecting a show this morning?
No, but
Well, you got some singers here now.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
right.
singing at the table.
Undisputed
All
truth.
right, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Daisy,
Well,
you a bad girl.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I am
Yes,
so
you
proud.
are.
I am so
Aren't
proud
you?
of her.
Aren't
I
you?
really am.
That's sweet.
It's like she has so many hats on at one time, and I look at her like I don't
Yeah.
see how she does. And then I said to myself, "Well, she's still young. That's
Yeah.
why she can pull it off."
Yeah, she's
You
so
know what?
modest.
God is good.
She's so modest,
That's all I say.
though.
God
Yes,
is good.
yeah, because when I no seriously, her directing at her church. When I see how she can. It's the way that she communicates because everybody can't do that. It's the way that she makes everybody feel important, even though it's mistakes. She still makes you feel important,
Isn't that
and it's
wonderful?
the way she communicates to you. She doesn't. You know how some people make you feel small when
Oh, my
they're talking to
goodness.
you.
Oh.
See, you're not going to get anywhere when you do
No,
that.
you don't.
You have
Yeah.
you have to be positive in your thinking, no matter
Right.
no matter what happens.
Right.
And Daisy has the gift of seriously.
Come
You
outside,
see, you don't see yourself,
It's from the heart.
and even your facial
That's what it is.
expressions,
Yeah.
even your facial expressions, you're so pleasing to work with.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm talking about
That's
me looking at her.
Right.
Because truly, I love her. Y'all don't know how much I,
you
love
do.
her.
I know
This
you
my
do.
girl right here, BJ.
I know you do. And you know, a
don't
lot
you
of
start weepy.
and a
Come
lot
on
of
now.
times ladies can't work with each other.
No,
Right.
that's not
For-
us.
for
We had
whatever
so much fun.
reason.
I think we had too much fun just hanging. We
That's
Right.
good.
Work.
But-
Isn't that wonderful? You feel like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I believe that it's not mine to dictate how it's supposed to be done. All I do is just provide the opportunity for you to be able to get up there and
Yeah.
do what God has already given you the gift to do.
But
So
some people
while
can't share.
I
Daisy,
don't
some
wanna
people
do
don't
that.
know how to share.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's,
'Cause
not, it's everybody's, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The gifts that we have
Yeah.
are for the world. They're not
They're
for us.
God-given.
Right.
You know, we're
Right.
messengers.
That's all.
We just are able to do it in song, and
That's
so
right.
I can't step on anybody's toes. I love all talent,
That's right.
and some people have this much, and some people have that much.
That's
But
true.
how we help them to present that is what's
Yes.
important, because you never know what their message is.
Right.
Right.
But yeah. This is
So we have another caller,
Oh, great.
and we're going to get to the caller. Who's this caller? You know who it is.
I don't know. I hope
Right,
it's
let's
either
find
Joseph Morganfield or Benny King.
Okay, let's see.
Benito.
Good morning. What's up, Detroit? You're live
Good
on
morning,
air.
Daisy Love. It's MC Gino listening
Hey,
to you loud
Gino.
and proud, watching you loud and proud on 15.2. You and the beautiful ladies. You guys are looking great. How are you?
We're good. We're good. Hey,
Wonderful.
MC Gino, how are you?
I'm wonderful, my dear. I am so wonderful. You have a phenomenal show today.
Thank you. Thank
I,
you so
I
much.
am actually off from the radio department today,
Okay.
and I'm able to catch you.
Okay. Okay.
And I would like to cordially, publicly invite you down for my show, What's Going On in Detroit, next Thursday.
Okay.
You and the whole
Okay.
entire beautiful ladies that are sitting right next to you.
Okay.
Oh,
For
thank
our
you.
live in-house studio audience.
Oh,
This
nice.
is a cordially invite
Oh,
from
nice.
myself, from the Queen, and this is Valentine's Day Eve,
now
Oh,
what time?
2 p.m.
2
to
p.m.
4 p.m.
Okay.
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 Definitely come on down,
Yeah, I
because
think I
my
can do that.
segment is 2:30, but come on down. We would love to have the legendary Daisy Love
Hey.
sit in
right.
our studio audience as we
Okay.
pass the mic
All right.
Thank
at
you
3
so
o'clock
much.
on
Thank you.
I Am a Detroiter. You and the beautiful ladies, and you guys are really doing it big,
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
I definitely always love the show.
Yes.
You and Joe Pep do it big,
Thank
and
you.
all the musical legends of Motown.
All right.
So we need to support every Thursday at 11, from 11 to noon. Watch Daisy and Joe on What's Up Detroit,
We sure will.
and then hopefully listen to us for your afternoon ride home. Myself and Queen, 2 o'clock to 4
Okay.
o'clock. But we're not on today.
Right.
We're on every other Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So we definitely want you guys to come on down next Thursday.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for the invitation.
And we want definitely you're gonna love it. So definitely tune in
All
to
right.
what's going on the Detroit, and tune in to What's Up Detroit as well. So hey,
All right.
I'm gonna be watching the rest of the show.
All
So you
right.
take
Well,
it easy,
thank you,
Days, because I
MC.
tried to call you
Yes,
the
yes.
one
Just
day we're at Ann Arbor Trail,
Oh,
but I couldn't
okay.
get you.
yes, because it has
Wonderful.
to be
So you-
worked in the schedule.
All
Gotcha.
right.
So we
Schedule.
definitely you take it
It
easy,
is
and
because
you're
I would
rocking
love
that
to come
hat,
and
Dave.
support. He works with the kids.
Oh, that's
and
wonderful.
I'd love to.
Oh,
I love to work with young people. So
Absolutely.
Well, of course, yes, I do, and also I'm going to keep you updated because you are going to be a part of several career days that I
Oh,
have
career
coming
day.
up. So I'm going to keep you updated, and I'm looking forward to see you. So after your show,
yes.
please stick around. You and the lovely ladies, if they come back on next Thursday, you guys stick around.
Well,
you
just
guys are gonna have a
what you
great
could do is
time.
just send me the information because you have my contact information.
I
Just
sure
send me
do.
all the information and I'll hand it out. Make sure everybody has it,
Thanks, Dave.
so
Thank
that
you
we
so
can come and
much.
support you.
Hey, wonderful,
here
because I
are-
definitely love the show. So you guys take it easy,
Thank you.
and I'm going to continue to watch.
All right, thank
You
you.
too.
Have a good
Thank you.
day.
Thank
You
you.
too, my
Thank you
dear.
so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, MC Gino. Yeah,
Okay.
he's definitely. I'll call him the live wire because he's
Oh,
got
great.
that energy.
Yeah, I can
But
hear
he
it.
likes to work with the young people. He
That's
was doing a
wonderful.
tour not too long ago where you bring the kids in and look at the station and see what's
nice.
going on. For those that are interested in maybe getting into things like radio and TV or engineering and things like that. So it's really,
great.
really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
great.
really nice. Another level of education for our kids, right?
Isn't that
Yeah.
wonderful? Next level.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Benny King tried to call in. I didn't want to put the phone up to my ear to tell
Oh,
him
I see.
to call the numbers, but I've been texting him. Excuse me if y'all, I was looking down.
Oh, it's okay.
Texting.
That's all right.
Okay.
No, because I want Benny to call. Ben, you got to call, honey.
Yeah.
She sent you the number. Call on in so we can talk to you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Joe and I were actually talking about shows like this and how we need to have more of those around. And then, so they can see as the younger people or other
Right.
siblings
Right.
and offspring of
Yes.
legends can
Yes.
see it, and then they can become a part of it.
Absolutely.
And share because most of them are into music
Most of
without
them
even really
are.
knowing where they get it from. Once they
Right.
find out, it's like
Exactly.
wow, yeah.
And I
And
have
they
talked
need
to
to know.
very many of them. A whole lot.
a lot of
Claudette King, Shirley King, and I. We went to Germany. There's let me see. I talked to Joe Tex the second. Then it was Gemini, Solomon Bergson. I mean Cheryl Robinson Ruffin.
Yes.
Cheryl Ruffin.
Yeah.
And then there's Sam Cook's daughter, Carla Cook. I mean,
Right.
it's a ton of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cuz know a bunch of them too.
Yeah.
I know you do too.
Yeah,
I mean, the list could go on and on and
Yeah.
on
Right,
and on and
right,
on.
right.
You know, but it's so good that we'll be able to at least showcase them and let other people know what they're doing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
let the artists,
Yeah.
let people know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's pretty
And,
cool.
and the kids need to know where all this great music came from.
Right.
They,
Right.
they really need to know. And we'll lose it if we don't keep it in the
Right.
forefront
Right.
and let them know.
Right.
That's right.
And they're out there, they're out there and they're doing the work and putting it together. I don't want to say trying because trying is a word I don't like to use. I like to
Right.
say we're doing
That's
it.
nice. You're right.
But they're putting it together. They're working it out and making it happen for themselves. Without even necessarily knowing all the history.
Exactly.
One of my uncles is C.P. Spencer from the
Oh, okay.
originals, and so
Oh, wow.
his kids.
Oh, Spencer.
Yes,
Oh, my
Uncle Danny,
goodness.
yes.
Yeah. JoJo used to sing with them a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And so his kids, I'm like, I would love to get my cousins, one of them, to come on the
Right.
show to talk about
Wouldn't that
their
be
dad
nice?
and the music because they look just like him. I'm like,
should-
I have a
you
cousin
should
named
do
Christopher
that.
Spencer. He looks just like Uncle Danny. We call him Uncle Danny, but it's
Yeah.
CP. And I would love, and then my other uncle,
Yeah.
who was Leon Ware,
Right.
his eldest son, Leon,
Yeah.
can sing. I mean, I
You gotta
probably
get him
shouldn't
to
be
come
saying
on
this.
show.
No, you
But
should
he
play
can
it.
sing.
Yeah.
We did a
Oh,
show
wow.
at the African American Museum. It had to be in 2010, somewhere around there. And Leon came, and at the end of the show, Uncle Leon pulled him on stage, and he was singing. I looked. I said, "What?
So
You
he
mean to
can-
tell me you can sing like that and you don't sing?" He was like, "No, I just rather be regular."
Isn't that something? Well,
Awesome talent.
Brenda's auntie Joyce had a beautiful voice, just like Sonny. I call him Sonny, but Jackie.
Okay. Yes.
But she was never inspired. She could write. She wrote a couple of his songs,
Okay.
but she didn't want to sing.
Wow.
And she had a
Wow.
beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And before she passed away, she and I were supposed to go in the studio, and I was supposed to do something by Levi, and she was going to do something by Jackie, but we didn't
Oh,
get
wow.
a chance. She
Yeah.
passed away.
Wow.
But she had a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And some of them, I guess, they may see what what their sibling or parent
Right,
may be going
goes
through in
through
terms of
and
the
say,
music
you know.
And
industry.
you know what? You're right. Levi really, he never wanted us to sing.
Yeah, yeah.
People used to say, well, why didn't you try to get with Motown or something? Why didn't your brother? But he didn't want
Yeah.
us. He said,
Because of the business of
that's
it.
what he said. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
the business scene,
Too
and then
many drugs, too
Yeah.
too
Yeah,
much
you have to
stuff
be strong
going on
on
out
that
there.
too.
You have to be really
Yes.
strong.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And so, I mean, I don't know why I ended up in it, but I just love music from the beginning. Even when I was a little kid, I remember, and I didn't know how Uncle Tenny and Uncle Leon, I didn't know what they did.
Right.
Yeah, I had no clue. I just knew that Uncle Leon came from Cali to see us, and I was like, hey, it was good to see him. He was always a really cool guy, right?
Right.
And Uncle Tenny, I had an idea as I got older what he did. It's way different than Uncle Leon. I didn't find out what Uncle Leon did until I was about 15 or 16. But I knew about Uncle Tenny when I was like 10 or somewhere around there.
Right.
And once I found out what he did, he would come to me and he said, hey, Daisy, let me hear your music, because I was recording at the time, and I was doing some Diana Ross.
Were you?
I had covered some
You could
Diana
do
Ross
it. Oh, you
songs.
could do it. Oh, you could.
And he was like, that's really good. Okay, I'm going to keep checking on you. So he kept checking on me. And after he passed, not too long ago, his daughter called me. She says, Daisy, hey, I got this stuff that my dad had for you. And I said, okay. And so she gave it to me. And my mother had passed before he did. So it was a photo of my mom, but it was all the music and pictures that I had gave him when I had first started singing.
Oh.
I was like, he
A
kept it.
collage.
He really
Oh,
kept all that stuff. And so that touched me. I was like, oh, that was just sweet, And then the other story that I have with my Uncle Leon is that a couple years before he died, my grandmother had died, and I was her guardian. And he said, I want you to come to California, and, let's just hang out. And so I went to California, and I was just hanging out with Uncle Leon and my Aunt Carol. And the stories and the things that he told me, oh, my God. Those are the jewels that you guys may have gotten. You know what I'm saying? Those are the jewels and the things that you can't be sold.
So
What
where's
does
your
it say?
book, Daisy? Where's your book?
know, child.
Where's your,
Book ain't came
where
yet.
is your book?
It hasn't come yet.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. It is worthy
That's
of
gotta
a
be
story.
Written down on
Definitely.
paper. And Brenda's got one coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely worthy.
Yeah. That's what I was
I'm
going to say.
writing
We
one,
got to
too.
get these books out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
Oh,
got
that
to.
would be a
Yeah.
nice book.
We got to.
Legends.
Yeah.
Legends
it's
of
been
legends.
on my heart for some years now.
Be really okay.
And
we
I
putting them out
started
there.
mine already.
I did too, but
But no,
I
seriously.
know. Yeah.
Okay, so we got a caller. I want to get this one before it comes in, so we're going to find out who it is.
Okay.
Welcome to What's Up Detroit. You're on live. Who are we speaking with?
This is Benedito King.
Hi, Benedito.
Hey, Benedito, what's up?
How
It's Brenda.
you doing?
Thank you for calling in. Thank you so much for
Okay.
calling in.
Thank you.
Miss Brenda gave us a little information. You're going to be on the Legends show, and I can't wait to hear you.
Thank
You know, of course, a
Always.
fan of your dad's. I can't wait to hear you.
Yeah,
Be so
offspring of a
nice.
legend.
Yes.
Offspring of a legend. You
Yes.
gotta bring it. We all gonna bring it. You know what? One thing we talked about before, people. I used to think that people used to, think that I can sing like my dad and was expecting to hear that. You're not gonna hear that from me because nobody can sing like him.
That's
but
right.
I have my own style, and I'll do it my way,
That's
to the
right.
best of my
Yes.
ability.
That's
And I think Bendito, he talked about that as well. He, and I don't see how a friend of mine, he had said, and that's the reason why I didn't sing,
Yes.
because I thought people would want to meet, Jackie Wilson. So a friend of mine, he said, you know what? He said, "Who expect you to sing like Jackie Wilson?"
Right.
I
No
don't.
one.
Right.
He said, "No, girl, you got a beautiful voice. You go ahead on and sing."
That's right.
And so then I started singing, you know, but then I took a back seat because I like to help other people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's got that heart. Look at this. See what I'm talking about?
Big heart.
Yeah.
Boy, that's so awesome. So yeah, but that is so true because people do expect you. You know, I'm like, I can't hit that note, Uncle.
And that's what Benedito, isn't that right? Did you?
That's right.
That's right. Tell him about it.
One thing, you know, you just got to be yourself. In the industry,
Right.
if you try to be anything other than yourself, then it's just no point in doing it. You know,
Right.
like I used to try and fall into, I don't know, conformities where, oh, if I sound like this person, maybe I'll sound, no. And then as soon as I developed my own technique, my own style, then everybody was like, wow, you should just stick with that. So yeah, I've been sticking with that. It's been working, so I'm not going to change.
Yeah, and
Good
that's
for
an awesome
you.
thing because that's your own thing. You
Yes.
know,
Good for you.
you know, your dad just opened the door.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
Now it's you to
Paved
do
the way.
you, right? It's time for
He
you to
paved
do
the way.
you. That's right. He paved the way.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's awesome. So, what are you going to be singing? Can I ask? I just you going to be singing anything in particular?
My dad's song "Stand by Me" and listening.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to hearing it.
Yeah.
But I want to hear
Doing
you.
it.
Right.
His version. Good.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Yes. Well, we will be there for sure.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to share with us?
Just be there, be square.
Come on and hear the Offsprings and Legends throw down
Yes.
and perform
I know I
on
do.
Yes.
Sunday, February the 23rd at the Northwest Activity Center.
Right,
Showtime
right.
starts at 6 p.m.
So, you know, I did ask a question earlier about carrying the load of the legend. How do you carry the load of the legend?
You just do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't even think I don't really think of it like, because it's not a load. It's like, I mean, I just happen to be fortunate enough to be in the same industry my dad was.
Yes.
You know, that's how I look at it. You know, I mean, like I said, my dad is like he set the groundwork for our generation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just up to our generation to continue on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as the load, nah, I just like if you don't have fun, you know, like everybody gets a little stage fright or whatever. But I always say, listen, if you love doing what you do, then just go out and have fun and do it.
Amen.
Yeah. That's a true artist right there.
Isn't
Because that is real.
Absolutely.
You know, the love is what brings us to it. You know,
Exactly.
and then doing it, we're already music. We're born into it.
Right.
We're already music. So the love and the passion is there. Just go do what you do. You know,
Exactly.
that's awesome.
I mean, if you look for it, I mean, of course you want to get into it and you got family to feed and everything, but if you get into the music industry solely for the monetary value of it, then just, I don't know, go and flip a burger or do something else because you're not being genuine to yourself and you're not being genuine to the industry, you know? So I think if anything, like I just grew up, I had a lot of influence. Marvin Gaye, Bobby Caldwell, Boss Gags, my dad to be number one. And so when you come up through that kind of music, you know, as a child, I was trying to sound like Marvin Gaye, and I was trying to sound like Boss Gags. And I can, now here's the thing, I can sound exactly like all of those artists.
Yeah.
But it's still the same thing. If you sit up here mimicking somebody, then where's your originality at?
Right.
You know, if you're always trying to mimic somebody else,
Right.
then you're taking
Don't
away
find
from
yourself.
your own originality and your own creativity.
Right.
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 And who knows, you might be sounding better than they did anyway. You know,
Yeah,
who
you
knows?
Their style.
Yeah, you already have
yourself.
your own thing anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you definitely have
Be
to
the
be
best
who you
that
are.
you can be.
Right.
That's
Right.
right.
As performers, we've all probably mimicked somebody. You
Yeah,
know?
well,
So-
you know,
Yeah.
just even learning
But we
the
all
song.
have our own thing, you know.
Yeah,
so,
that's
and what you bring to it is what your part of the creation is of that song. That's why I like covering songs because I love doing my own thing.
What you bring to it is what people is going to remember.
Right.
You gotta
Absolutely.
understand, people already remember Benny King. They
Right.
already remember
Yes.
my dad, and he's not going to be forgotten. His music's not going to be forgotten.
Oh,
But
right. Yes.
you just have to step in and you have to be the best version of yourself that you can be.
Yes.
You know,
Amen.
and do the best. Like, I make anything of my dad's, I just make it my own. I do my own way. I do it, my own way, and it's been working pretty good. So, like I said,
That's
Wow,
great.
that's awesome.
Great advice.
That's awesome. And
Thank you.
I was actually looking for what he said
Right.
when I was asking the question, because it's not a load. It's not a burden.
No.
It's
No.
not.
No,
It's
it's
none
not
of
a
that.
load.
No,
It's a
an
joy.
honor.
It's funny. It's fun.
It's an honor.
It's
if
fun.
you
Yep.
no, I'm not gonna lie. You get nervous. You do.
Yeah.
You get a little
Yeah.
nervous. You get a little butterflies. But the first thing you do, you say a prayer, and then you go out there and you have fun.
There you go.
You know, and
Have
it's
fun.
what
Really?
it's what you leave on the stage. If you put it all out there on the stage, then people will walk away entertained.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Well, thank you. I'm so looking forward to meeting you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a true artist.
Yes, you-
Thank you.
and I know exactly what you're speaking. And I appreciate you calling into the show. And we will see you.
Yes, we'll
On
see
the
you.
23rd.
That's right.
That's
all right.
right.
That's on a Sunday.
Yes.
It's on a Sunday.
Good family day.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is. Thank
See
you so
you.
much. Have a good day.
Have a good
You
one.
too.
Thank
Thank
you.
Okay, Benedito.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, I see we have one more caller, but I want to do something really quick because I gotta give some information about our sponsor, which is
Go
Lemon
ahead,
Burn.
go ahead.
Have you guys tried Lemon Burn yet?
I have.
I have.
How you like it?
I like it, but I just couldn't keep doing it because I forgot.
Right. I like it.
wanted
I
some
like it, but I have
sweetie.
to, I have to put
Yes.
some honey or something in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I was
I
doing it
forgot.
at one point without
Okay.
any honey, but this week I'm like, I gotta have some honey.
Little-
I
little
have
honey.
to
Because,
have the honey in
I
there.
gotta have the honey. Help me sweat. 'Cause
Yeah.
I get up early in the morning and then I make a little bit
Okay.
and drink some. Then afternoon I come back and I drink a little more. And then evening before I go to bed, I like it because I like what
Right.
it does for the physical
Yeah.
aspect of health. But it is good to help, burn.
Right.
Get that
I gotta get some more.
visceral. You do? Okay.
I got to get some
Well,
more.
we-
I
it's a
didn't
ton
do
of
it
it.
right time.
Yes.
I had to be in the right mindset.
Right.
My mindset,
Yeah,
oh, Brittany,
sometimes
you
you
need
do.
something to eat.
Yeah. But see, you could eat it, drink it right before you eat.
Yeah.
So it
that's
helps.
true.
It helps get rid of
Yeah.
all the unnecessaries, as we ladies. I
Fills
think
you up.
about that sometimes. I'm like, as
Yeah.
ladies, sometimes we like to always feel and look our best. And that lemon burn to me is just like an unconscious thing. You just, I make tea every morning, so
Okay.
instead of making tea, I'll just drink me some lemon burn, and then I'll make a cup of tea afterwards.
That's smart.
And then have an egg sandwich, maybe a piece of bacon. But see, I know that lemon burn is working to get it on out.
love
Hey.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Yes.
me some more.
Yes, yes,
Do it right.
yes. And so I want to thank the Lemon Burn sponsors for sponsoring us because this show is
Yes.
brought to you
All right,
through
Lemon
Lemon
Burn.
Burn.
All
And
right.
I love it. If you guys haven't tried it, you got to call into the station and come and get you some because it is really good for you. Even if you don't use it till you lose weight, it's good for just the health aspect.
That's
Health
good.
aspect. So we have another caller on the line, and I want to get them in before we're almost out of our time, but we want to
Okay.
get another caller. So let's see. Welcome to What's Up Detroit. You're on the air. Who are we speaking with this morning?
Hi, you are with Rose, the daughter of Jimmy.
I'm sorry, we can't understand you. Could you speak it again?
You're speaking with Rose Reed,
Hi,
the daughter of
Rose.
Jimmy Reed.
Hello.
Hey, Rose.
Hi,
Hi,
Rose.
everybody.
How you doing?
Actually, I am blessed.
That's
God is very
good.
good.
Oh, yes,
This here is
it
Bright Lights Big City.
Yes.
Going through my baby's head.
Daughter of blues legend Jimmy Reed.
Yeah, Jimmy Reed.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you so much.
Yes, to you.
Yes. So you're going to be at the show as well.
Yes, I will.
Nice. I can't wait to meet you as well. So many people. I'm like, I'll be taking all kind
Yeah.
of pictures. Hey, gotta look
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna
Yes.
have a great time. Yeah.
cute. Yeah. So tell us, just for me, could you tell me a little bit about, because you sing as well, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about you, because I don't know you.
Yeah.
So I want to know about you.
She's a little younger than we are,
Yes.
Rose. That's what it is.
Always that.
Always
Yeah,
learning.
Miss Love. She's so young.
Only 2 years.
Oh, no. It's more. It's more.
Don't even start
It's
Daisy.
more, Rose.
Listen.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Y'all
goodness.
supposed to agree.
We'll
Stay young as long as you can. Daisy.
Right.
I'm always young. I don't care if I'm 100, I'm young.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
true.
100 years
You're
young.
right. You're right, baby.
Right.
Okay.
You're right.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the sixth child of Jimmy and Mary Reed. Of course, my twin was right there with me because she came 5 minutes after me, but she was number 7. but first off, I'll just start by saying I'm Reverend Rose Reed.
Okay.
My Father God helped me to go through a couple of not so easy ordination processes, but I made it. And
Congratulations.
he is everything to me. And that's the first point. Second
Yes.
point is I love my legacy. I love my dad and my mom's music. I love hearing her blowing the harmony with him. And some of my favorite songs are Bright Light Big City, Don't You Know That I Love You. Oh, and there's a few of those that people don't usually say the titles of that I love, like I Ain't Got You. But other than that, I've been involved with the legacy for a very long time. I used to be with a group called the Blues Museum All-Star.
Okay.
And we got that name because we did a great Bright Light Big City exhibit at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. And that was viewable to the public in February to June. And we were there just about every other day performing live. So it was really fun. The people were wowed and gasped and all of that stuff. And so I've also worked with, we had a thing with the South Shore Cultural Center that's really good in Chicago. And I did a thing at Chicago Blues Exchange, the Old Town School of Folk Music, just all around. And even seeing on the Bill Campbell show, Chicagoing, just holding up the legacy.
Wow.
Just doing a little singing.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Wonderful.
Doing what you're born to do, right?
Yeah.
Amen.
That's right. That's right. That's awesome. You were saying that Reverend Rose Reed?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
It's great.
You know, I always, this is just me, I always think the calling to be a reverend, that's huge.
It is.
You know, most of us grew up with the spiritual background,
Yeah.
and we
Oh,
grew up in church
absolutely.
every Sunday,
Right.
Tuesday for Bible study, Wednesday, Thursday for
Yeah.
Friday for prayer service. We was there every day.
Watch
So
night service.
That's a huge, huge calling, and you know, anytime I see Reverend, maybe I shouldn't do this, but I just hold them at a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Yes,
you know,
I
that's an
appreciate
honor for
Yes.
that title. You
Yeah.
did the work.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you're
'cause-
representing the highest,
Right.
you have to
right.
be held
Yeah.
at a standard.
right.
That's right. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Come on, damn. Don't have to be. Yes.
Gotta live it
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
and let your light
Absolutely.
shine. And
Yes.
let people see it.
Yes.
Well, I am looking forward to meeting you, Reverend Reed. And I'll be
Please
nice.
don't do that through this whole event.
Okay. Okay. And
I walk it. I don't have to be called it.
okay,
Oh,
that's all right.
Okay.
It's an honor. My brother was a bishop.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah,
that
and then
right?
every chance I got to, I called him, "Hey, Bishop brother,"
Oh, did you? How nice.
because I thought it was such an honor.
It was respect.
It was respect for him and
It's
his
respect.
journey. I mean,
Yes.
it was a journey
Yes.
going to New York to
Yeah.
become a
Yeah.
bishop when he was a minister here in Detroit. You know,
Yeah.
so it's just awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for calling in, and we're looking forward.
Okay, we'll talk to you later, Brenda. Thank you so much.
Rose.
I mean, Rose. Okay,
She's a
I'm
Rose.
Brenda on the brain.
That happens
Okay,
to be a
thank you,
Brenda.
Because
Rose.
you're sitting here with two Brendas, and Brenda just called in.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so
We got
Brenda,
a
Brenda,
Rose
Brenda.
on the phone this time.
Yeah,
Right.
I hope this Joseph Morgansfield calling in as well.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Well,
Okay,
have a
see
great
you, Rose.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, Rose.
I appreciate you all so much. And I
look forward to meeting you.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank
baby.
you.
You too, darling.
God bless.
God bless you.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna have a ball. I can tell.
Aren't you?
it's nice,
Girl,
right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay, we have one more
Yes.
call. I'm going to try to
Okay.
get this last call in
Yeah.
before we have to go for the show today. Welcome to What's Up Detroit. You're on the air. Who are we speaking with?
This is Kwame Campbell. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'd like to know what's going on the 23rd.
What's going on?
Oh, well, we're going to, the Next Level Showcase featuring Offsprings of Legends with upcoming new talent. We're having a big show. We got Offsprings coming in. It's going to be performing, such as Muddy Waters' son, Jimmy Reed's daughter, Jackie Wilson's daughter, Levi, and Joe Stubbs' family, the son of Paul Williams of the Temptations, the daughter of Joby Thompson of Enchantments. We also have Benny King's son coming in doing Stand By Me. And so we got a lot of great talents, and they're all performing along with upcoming talent. And we have some special talent. We have a James Brown that you don't want to miss. Okay? And that's
Well,
Sunday,
give me the
February the
time and place.
23rd. At the Northwest Activity Center. Tickets are $10, and you can either get them at 313-544-6857, or you can get them on Eventbrite.
So what's the address there?
Give me
Oh,
the phone number again.
huh?
Say that again.
Phone number.
Can you repeat
Phone
that?
number.
The phone number.
Phone
Oh,
number.
6857. I don't even know the phone number.
Give it to him again.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's 313-544-6857.
Yes.
Thank
And the
you.
address?
And the address is 180.
18100 Myers and Curtis in
At
Detroit,
the Northwest
Michigan.
Activity Center in
Right.
Detroit, Michigan.
You're
Is
going to
there a
have
particular
fun.
room?
I'm sorry?
Is there a particular room? I haven't been there in a long time.
The theater.
It's in the theater.
Theater. Okay.
It's in the
You know,
theater.
like I said, I'm enjoying the conversation. I was wondering if you knew James Carter, saxophone player.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I know
yeah,
James
of course.
Carter.
Yeah, of course. we
That's
all
Rob
know.
Carter's brother.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard his brother sing Jackie Wilson?
Yes,
He sounds
yes.
just
That,
like
he's our friend.
Yeah.
And he will be on the show on the 23rd.
Yes. Yeah,
He's singing
James
along
Carter?
with me. Yeah.
No, not
Rob
James,
Carter.
but Robert.
Robert.
Oh, Robert. Okay.
Jackie
That does
Wilson.
Jackie. That does Jackie Wilson.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Rob
But
Carter is an awesome
He was
vocalist.
Jackie Wilson when I first heard him. But like I said, y'all have a real good conversation.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you calling in and tuning in to What's Up Detroit.
Yes.
You can stay tuned with us, and we'll have more good stuff, more good information. Probably have Miss Thelma and Brenda back again another time with
Oh,
us.
thank
Oh,
you.
we appreciate
Yeah,
that.
they've been so
We would
cool
love
hanging
to.
out here with me and BJ.
Thank you. We love you both.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in,
Thank you.
and you have a good day.
You too.
Yes.
Right.
Ladies, it's been a great show.
Yes,
We're
it is.
winding down to that time
Yes.
where we hate to go, but I've enjoyed this. I can't
Thank
wait
you.
to come to the show.
too.
Thank you.
And
We're
I've been
excited.
seeing this floating around for a while, and I was like, yes.
We
And
have to
so,
get together again.
yeah, yeah, I think that'd be a really, really good thing to do. And this Offsprings of Legends, woo, powerful.
Yes.
Powerful.
Yes.
You know, to see, I'm just going to tell you, to see everybody walking in the room, I'm like, wow, okay, you are,
We taking
that's, for me,
pictures.
I'm a fan.
we
I'm a
take
fan
some
of
pictures.
all the people that you guys come from and are born with. You know, so it's going to be an honor for me to be there.
Yes.
And if I can record any of it, I'm going to record it and put it on our What's Up
Oh, that'd
Detroit
be so
page.
nice.
Yes, and so people can see. And the next time you do this, it'll be another awesome event. And, you know, we're going to work so we can keep promoting that. That's
Yes,
awesome.
this is an ongoing show.
Yes.
And we do appreciate everybody and
Yes.
everybody's support.
Oh,
Yeah, we
well,
thank you.
it's our pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Love you,
It's
ladies.
really, really nice.
Love you, ladies.
BJ, thank you
Yes,
for being here with
ma'am.
me, honey.
Yes. Well, you know, I know I'm not Joe Pep, but
But you guys know, if you guys don't know who this is, I call her the face of Undisputed Truth. Because if you look at every album cover, she is right there on the front. You can't forget her face. She had one whole album cover to herself. This
Go,
is the one
BJ.
and only BJ, yeah, from the Undisputed Truth. And you know, remember the song "Smiling Faces"?
yes.
Beware of the handshake. One has a snake. That's BJ. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? All right now, so y'all better recognize this is my homegirl right here, BJ, and I'm so honored to work with her.
We
and,
have fun.
I had the chance to get to know her as well as you guys. And I don't think I've had that many friends in my lifetime, as when I got older and been able to
well,
meet all of you guys.
And
It's
it's
just
so many,
awesome.
it's so many beautiful spirits.
It's true.
And I'm a love for females.
Yes.
As I've told
Yeah.
you, I had 3 daughters. I didn't
Oh,
have any
nice.
sons, so
And I'm just the opposite. I got 3 sons and no daughters.
yeah. But it's something about sisterhood that I'm so comfortable with.
Wonderful.
Yeah, yes.
And I know a lot of women say, "Well, we can get along." Yes, you can. You have to
Yeah.
look at yourself. Look at yourself,
That's
and
true.
then you'll see. Yes, you
That's
can
true.
get along. You can love one another.
That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, we're nurturers and providers.
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
we're lovers of,
Yes.
of the nation. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
All women.
Well,
Seriously.
yes,
That's
we're
the
Mother
moment.
Earth.
yes.
That's
Mother
You
Earth.
know, so it's no excuse. We are naturally nurturers of love,
Right, right.
having
right.
children
Right.
and whatnot.
Right. Well, again, thank you, BJ, for that, because that is so true, and I appreciate you saying that, because I truly believe that all women can get along.
Yes.
We leave all
I
the stuff
believe that.
outside
Yeah.
and come in and be sisters, man. It's
Just have that
it's
natural
grand old
affection.
party.
Natural
I always
affection.
can learn
Love.
something from
Natural
another
affection.
a sister. Oh,
Yes,
you don't
right.
even understand. You do understand. We want to thank you guys for joining us on What's Up Detroit today. We're gonna get on ahead and head on out. And we will be back here again next Thursday at 11 a.m. You guys check us out. I might have BJ with me again then if she don't mind coming. As if Mr. Joe is still out of town. However, you guys stay safe, stay warm, take care of each other, love each other.
Yes.
We'll see you next week. What's up, Detroit?